What's up, guys? All right, we're back with another video. I've got some time before work. Hopped on EA WRC for a little bit, but I guess my computer isn't beefy enough to record EA WRC and not freeze my camera, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure there's some settings that I gotta tweak, but you know what? I've got some time. I got WRC, the first one on the PS2 booted up. I've got Rally Spain loaded up. We're gonna do it on normal. Obviously, we're gonna go with the WRX Impreza. I'm gonna go Richard Burns as always. Let's have some fun. Let me lower this volume just a tad bit. Alright, we're gonna start with the first one. Alright, and it looks like I've got dry tires this time. I did do some research, and I guess the game does pick the best ones, the best tire setup for you, and you can obviously update it if you want, but we're not going to be doing all of that. We want to kind of just play with the defaults. I think I mentioned in my last video that I personally don't really see that much of an issue, or not an issue. I don't really see any differences in the performance. I think that has to do with the physics engines. I'm sure there's probably something going behind the scenes that I'm not privy to, but it is what it is. Oh wow, this is taking forever to load. What's going on? What's going on? Let's give it a few more seconds to boot up. I'm gonna see if I can do all 5 of the stages for this rally. Hopefully I don't have a ton of load issues. It's a rainy day here in Wisconsin. I'm sitting in front of my window, which is why the lighting is low-key elite. I don't have to rely on my monitor brightness at night to kind of give me some good light. Alright, we've got this bad boy booted up.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we've got the bonnet view from the get.
300, right 2.
Oh, I'm stuck in fourth. Oh, what's going on? Alright, let's see.
50, right 3. 50, left 2.
Ooh.
50, over crest, into left 2. 100, right 3.
Alright, let's see how we do in the first section. Oh, third place, not good.
Into very low, right 4.
Every second does count. We know that now.
50, over crest.
It's interesting, I just got off EA WRC, and I was talking about how beautiful the graphics are on that, and now I switch back to this, and obviously, oh, back in first place, not bad, not bad. Yeah, the texture quality is not that great, but, I mean, it's still a fun game to play. I want to go to Spain or travel and see if I can look at some of these stages in real life. Oh, your boy is broke. Also, I'm not playing on a career mode. I don't know why I haven't. I kind of just set up a quick stage or a quick rally. I should play through the whole career mode and record it. I don't know why I haven't done that. I think it's because it starts off with Rally Monaco. It's not my favorite, but I don't have access to all the rallies in the game from the quick stage. I do think the game wants you to get most of the game in career mode beat before it allows you to have access to the other rallies. I think from the main menu on the quick race settings, you have access to 4 or 5 of the rallies. And I do believe there's 10 in total that you don't get access to. Alright, second place, that's not bad. Looks like I'm about a minute 66 or a second 66 behind. That's okay. We've got 4 more stages left to go. This is buttery smooth though, and honestly the graphic quality is not bad. Not bad at all. Hope you guys like the headset. I got the ears. All of my gaming peripherals are pink too. I've got a Hello Kitty Razer, Hello Kitty and Friends actually Razer gaming mouse, and then I've got a GameSki pink mechanical keyboard. Nothing crazy. My keyboard is from Amazon. Alright, stage 2, La Trona. 7.4K. Alright, let me go back and see what kind of conditions there are. It's going to be dry. Okay, so we've got dry tires. Perfect. Alright, let's see if this doesn't take too long to boot. I've got 4 stages left. I've got to start getting ready for work soon, but we always got to find an hour or a couple minutes to game every day, because gaming is life. What's going on? What's going on, man? For some reason today it's taking a long time to boot. This doesn't always happen. I feel like with these PS2 titles, PCSX2 does a really good job booting everything pretty fast. I am uploading some videos to YouTube though currently. I did record a quick stage on EA WRC and I'm uploading it, and it's just, I believe it's a 10-minute video, and it's rendered in 3440 by 1440p. So it's a large video file. I don't know if my PC is just having some issues.
Very low, right 3.
Alright. One thing I do notice too, compared to like EA WRC, for these titles, all of the cars sound the same. They kind of sound like a vacuum cleaner and a blender had a baby and they recorded that as the exhaust. Obviously I don't think... Oh, that's bad. Okay, I got a second on the second person. Oh man. I gotta try to stay on the asphalt because I'm only a second ahead of the other person. Ooh, that's not good. I think I'm gonna suffer at the end of this section. Let's see, we're almost there. Oh, I guess not. I guess I did catch another lead. For some reason I do find the rally games in this generation of hardware, I find them really tough. I think the learning curve does require a bit more time to get used to, especially if you're coming from like other titles. Like I played, when they rebooted the franchise for the PlayStation 3 generation, they obviously started with WRC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I booted up WRC 1 for the PS3, and I do think that game is a lot similar to the games I play on PC, so I feel like I didn't have too much of a crazy time kind of just picking it up and not struggling with the physics and the handling. Oh, look at that sunlight on the windshield. Dang. It's actually kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can see it rendering the mountains in the back. Alright, let's see if we were able to maintain a lead. Yeah, it seems like we're up 8 seconds. It's not bad. Oh, I love that Impreza. I kind of have a bias. In all of these games that I've played where you get the option, I think with a lot of these, you get like the Ford Fiesta or the Ford Focus RS, you get the Subaru Impreza, you get a Citroen. I do believe some of these have like a Lancia. Alright, asphalt, dry, 4.5K, that's going to be a quick stage. I always have a preference for the Subaru Impreza WRX. It was only until like, I think WRC 6 where they kind of force you into, especially when you have to start off with like junior WRC, you don't really get to start off with these classic cars. Or actually, all of these cars are pretty classic in rally, but you don't get to start off with the Subaru Impreza. So I think for those, I was racing in like a Peugeot, Ford Fiesta, which I think are really fun. I do think I had a hard time with the EAWRC racing with like the actual WRC models, like the hybrid models. They just have way too much torque. So I do appreciate getting to start off with junior WRC, mastering like front wheel drive cars before you hop into something else.
100, left 4,
Oh, it's a muggy day here. Let's see.
into right 5, into long right 2, 200, left 4,
Alright, we're at the end of the first section. Oh, not bad. Almost 3 seconds.
100, right 3,
Not bad,
100,
not
left
bad.
5, 50, right
Whoa,
5,
whoa, whoa. Oh, decreased my
50,
lead.
over crest, into
Alright, I need to lock
left 2,
in.
50, left 4, into right 3, 50, over crest,
Not bad, not bad.
long left 3, 50, over crest,
Okay, I got the lead back up to about 2 seconds and change. I've got 2 more sections left. This is a short stage, so
50,
it
left 2,
won't take too long. So
50, right 2,
I gotta make sure I'm staying on the asphalt because
into right 2,
anytime I'm not, the car slows down. Yeah, you see I decreased my lead by to
right
just a
3,
second. That's not good.
50, long left
Alright,
4,
stay on the asphalt, stay on the asphalt.
50,
Oh,
left
I'm not doing a good job
2,
staying on the
50, over
asphalt.
crest,
The HUD is very basic too.
and finish.
Yep, second place by 1 second. It is what it is. Oh, look at that car. Oh, that's the Blob Eye. Blob Eye. Okay, I think that's stage 3. Spain. Rallye Catalunya. Catalunya. Is that how you say it? Catalunya. San Julia Arbusias? Arbusias? Okay, so it's a wet stage. So we got wet tires. That's fun. Let's see. I also got to figure out a way to make some thumbnails. For the last 3 gaming captures, I haven't really had any cool thumbnails. I kind of just have been letting them upload. I think I gotta hop on Canva and figure out a way to make a thumbnail that isn't completely garbage, so that it's not just picking a screen grab from the video. But I think that's a problem for after work. I have about a 30-minute commute to work every day, which kind of sucks because it's time that I could be spending gaming, but it is what it is, you know. We can't always pick where, or I guess I could find a place that's closer to my job, but ooh. Well, I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, but I do feel like I don't have that much grip. Alright, I'm up by a second. This stage has got 5 sections. The rain does look interesting. It doesn't really look like it's falling. It kind of just looks like it's suspended in air and I'm just having to deal with it. Oh no. Oh shit. I'm gonna suffer for that. I know it. You'll see. Yeah, that's what I thought.
50, right 5.
Oh. I've got to hit the inside of these turns, man, so I don't spin out.
Left 4, over crest. 50,
And
right
I've got
4.
Richard Burns.
100,
I was gonna say not Colin McRae, otherwise I would just go flat out.
very low, hairpin left.
That's a pretty wide hairpin.
50, right 2.
Okay, I'm still maintaining the lead. That's not terrible. Oh, that was a bad turn. Really bad turn. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
50, right 3. 50, over crest. Into left 2.
I think one of the things I don't really like about accelerating and braking with the up and down buttons. Yep. Oh no. Oh no.
Over crest.
Because I feel like you don't have control over the throttle. I do think with when you use the triggers and the game supports it, you can control how much throttle you're giving it.
Over crest.
Especially when you're like losing traction, you can decrease the throttle response. Alright, let's see. I think second place. Oh no. I managed to eke out. Oh, look at the shape on those headlights. Alright, I was up by a second 30. I think this is stage 4. Oh, that was stage 4. Wow, that lead is not that much. It's a second and 39. Oh, I guess overall I'm up by 9 seconds still. Okay, this is the last stage. Dry asphalt, 8.1 kilometers. It's probably about just a shy under 4 miles. I think I'm gonna keep everything the same. I don't think the damage models on this are that good either. If I remember correctly, during the career modes, I don't know if there is a stage where you have to service your vehicle. I'll check that out tonight. I'm probably gonna start the career mode and capture some footage tonight when I get home from work. I think this is gonna be the last stage and the last gaming I do before I have to start getting ready for work. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 12:30. It's about afternoon here in Wisconsin. It's raining. It's really hot out. I don't have AC, which sucks. And I don't have my fan on because I don't want it interrupting the mic.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, actually I do have damage models. I see icons on the bottom for steering and gearbox and oil.
4, 50, very low, right 4.
Oh yeah, the handling is immediately better on dry asphalt.
50, left 5.
Ooh, ooh.
100, caution. Over
I
jump.
did not think I was going to be able to
Left 1 and
get
right
that.
50, left 2. 50, long, left 4.
Could you imagine if
Into
we
very
had
low,
cell phones
left
during
4,
Group B?
tighten.
That would be absolutely insane. Oh yeah, dang.
Over crest.
That was a bad first section. I had a feeling. I don't even think I placed top 3. I gotta lock in for this last stage. I want a podium. Yeah, but could you imagine? Like, obviously I know the Auto Quattro and all those old Group B era vehicles still rally, but there's no actual Group B. And I don't want to be morbid or anything, but could you imagine capturing some crazy footage in Europe? This is the second section. Okay. Oh, the lead is less than a second, so this stage is not mine just yet. Alright, alright. not gonna lie, some of these turns are incredibly satisfying.
100, right 3.
I do think that's what all of these games have in common. Even if
Very low, right 3.
the graphics are not the best and the physics engines are not the best,
50,
there's
over
still
jump.
an immense satisfaction that comes
100, low, right
from
3.
nailing
Over
some of these
crest.
turns.
Into hairpin left. Over crest.
Oh, like that hairpin. That right there was nice.
50, hairpin right. Over crest.
It almost makes me want to say, oh, nope, I cut too far. Oh, that sucks.
100, left 2.
I just ruined my next section.
Into low,
I'm
hairpin
definitely
right.
not gonna,
50, left 5.
I'm definitely gonna lose my lead.
Into right 4.
Oh yeah.
50, low, hairpin left.
Let's check this other hairpin. Oh yeah, that was satisfying.
50, over crest. 150,
Let's see.
very low.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bad
right 4,
section.
tightest.
Ooh, 6 seconds. Yeah, I'm cooked. I might still be able to podium,
50,
but
over crest.
let me lock in for this last
100,
section
left
because
2. Over crest. Into right
I think
3.
I can still pull off
100,
a second
right
place
3.
win.
200, low, left 2.
Oh, maybe not. Now with these mistakes I'm making. Oh no. This is definitely going to be a third place finish.
And finish.
What? Okay, I guess not. I guess not. I managed. That is a crazy by 0.01 seconds. Alright. Oh, is there a sixth stage? What's going on? Oh, I think I got 10 points. No, I think I won this. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Rallye Catalunya. Costa Brava. Rally de España. Alright, we podiumed. Alright guys, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I captured two rallies. I got this Rallye Catalunya, and I also captured a stage in Rally Iberia in the WRC. Check out the channel for that. I appreciate all of you guys. I will see you guys probably tonight when I get home from work. I'll try to upload some more footage, and I'll try to figure out how to get my camera to not be freezing and lagging when I'm running some newer titles, because I definitely want to play like those 30-kilometer stages. I definitely want to see if I can survive them on the old D-pad. Alright, I'm already going into demo mode. It's been a great little rally. Peace out, y'all.